agi kako sawa, miko sawa. Nani huyo ako na mapenzi? Jeffrey, how are you? Are you okay? Valentine's ni kama, but it's your birthday month. I almost forgot. It's our producer's birthday month as well as Basha Maingi. I see you. I see why you're feeling so good this morning. Hashtag is Thursday Vibes at Y254 Facebook, Y254 channel on X, Y254 channel on Deepgram, of course, TikTok, friends, and all of them. Bado tuko sawa. Kauko sawa, miniko sawa. Yes. And if you're having a hard day, sometimes it be like that. Kuamka sometimes si rahisi. It's not easy sometimes to get out of the constraints and the comfortability of your bed. It's difficult sometimes. Kidogo tu tutakupatia small enjoyment and then give you boost for the day, okay? Hashtag is Thursday Vibes. Reach out to us. Now we are starting. This is International Women's Week. Yes, we had established, but if you do not know, I am happily here to remind you. On 8 is the actual day. Najua wanaume kuna wenye hamjafurahi sana, but I mean, a woman is a woman, and either your brother, an uncle, a husband, you know, a father to a lady. So I would like to think our win is your win. No? We'll try again tomorrow. But in studio with us, a very, very gorgeous lady. I'm not using this word loosely. She's beautiful, my guy, okay? And I'm hoping today's director will help me show you just from head to toe how beautiful she is. Ni mrefu so hatuwezi mwambia asimame without people being discombobulated a little bit, but we will work with what we can, all right? So she's very lovely, and she's doing something in line with the International Women's Week and the day that is on Saturday on the 8th. And far aside from that, she has used her beauty well. So she's a model of all accords. She has done runway modeling, she's done high fashion, and I'm already starting the interview without her. So without further ado, let me just allow her to introduce herself, and then we can get this party started. No, hashtag is Thursday Vibes. Good things happen when you comment on our social media platforms. You never know, guys. And plus, we have a very special surprise for you towards the end of the interview. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
You are so lovely. You are such a treat to look at.
Oh,
I would buy a magazine with you on the cover. Yes.
Asante.
Would you like to introduce yourself to the people?
Yes. First of all, love to the Y254 family.
Oh, thank you.
My name is PKYACH, and I am a fashion model as well as an entrepreneur and a young person in Kenya.
Okay.
Yeah.
When ni Gen Z?
Mini Gen Z.
Lakini Gen Z tumeambiwa ni group. See age. Hey, we've already started with Is She Single? Guys, surely. See, first of all, hata tumujue vizuri kabla tufike Is She Single. Lakini mimi nilikuwa tu wakale wanajua tu kukimbia. Kumbe mnajua kumodel pia?
Yes.
Oh, you don't say.
Of course.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Shout out to my Kale babes. Yeah.
Musalimiwe. All right. Na wanaume pia wanakanga vizuri hivi?
Yeah.
Wacha. Uko sure?
Yeah. Oh, Jonah, those runners. Yeah.
I want to have a follow-up comment, but acha tu I maintain. Yeah. I maintain. All the time si na sijui Waluya. Sometimes we are we not one? We are unified. Are we not one people?
Yes.
So please tell us about yourself, Sarah. I want to, let's start from International Women's Day.
Yeah.
In line with the theme of the week, what do you have planned?
So, you know, being a fashion model, and first of all, I come from West Pokot County, and, you know, it's one of the marginalized counties in Kenya, and I advocate very strongly for women empowerment. So this year we're doing the most exclusive, most luxurious fashion event in Nairobi, Mawimbi Fashion Weekend.
Oh, wow.
Happening on March 8th and 9th. That's this weekend.
Okay.
At Mawimbi Seafood Restaurant. Yes.
Wow.
Kijabe Street. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Nairobi CBD. Yeah.
Okay. So is there like a dress code? Are we supposed to come looking a certain type of way?
Yes.
Why?
So, you know, because this is a day for women, and we know women, we love fashion, we love to be lovely. So we're going to have a red carpet. We're going to have photographers, videographers, paparazzi. It's the first red carpet event to be held in Nairobi.
Wow.
Yes. So the dress code is glamorous, elegant. So you want to wear your most elegant dress. You want to feel your most beautiful because this is International Women's Day. We want every woman to feel their best on that day. So the main reason for our event, first of all, you know, Mawimbi is a seafood restaurant, and we are going to have a seafood tasting.
You're talking to me direct.
Yes, the first ever seafood tasting, gourmet, to be held in Kenya, actually. So we have a 6 to 9 course seafood tasting gourmet. Very scrumptious, made by the best chef in the world, because you know Mawimbi won the award for the world's best seafood. So you're coming to get something very elegant. It's going to be very well put together for the woman. And apart from that,
I'm salivating already.
the star of the show is we're going to have a fashion runway presentation.
Oh, wow.
Yes, by 6 designers from Kenya who make outfits for women. And we're promoting sustainability in fashion as well as eco-sustainability. And you know, Mawimbi is a seafood restaurant, so you know, we depend mostly on the ocean for our resources. And we know fashion, sometimes we contribute to the pollution of the environment. So we want to promote sustainable brands and also educate women to go for these sustainable brands when it comes to fashion, because we are the biggest consumers of, you know, the fashion industry. So yes, it's a whole event that is, you know, well packaged, all rounded. You're going to have a tantalizing experience as well as
umesikia kizungu,
your
tantalizing.
Eyes, your eyes are also going to feast on the very beautiful models. We have a bikini runway. So
Benjamin, hey, your time has come.
Yeah, so this is not just for the women, also the men. Come and celebrate the beauty of African women, the beauty of Kenyan women. And yeah, I'm sure it's going to be a very, very enjoyable and very exquisite and exclusive event. Yes.
Well, Wilson, usiwahi sema sikupendi. Unaona na kuinvite places poa poa.
Yeah, so
guys,
all of you are invited, and you know, to make it special today, being here at Y254, I'm giving a 15% off promotion on our tickets. So visit mawimbiseafood.hustlesasa.shop and you'll get our tickets, and immediately we will have 15% off for our viewers. Grab your tickets because we have limited seating. Yeah, because it's very exclusive. Yes, so karibuni Mawimbi, and I hope to see you there.
Woo! Good things happen when you watch Y in the morning. How many times will I tell you? Very, very good things happen when you watch Y in the morning. See, 50% discount on ticket. 15, yes, 15.
Yeah.
Where nisikwe nimetamka by 15% discount on tickets for the event on Saturday at the Mawimbi Seafood Restaurant. Are you going to have cocktail shrimp? That's all I've been dying to ask.
Yes, we're gonna have starters. We're gonna have firsts. We're gonna have mains and dessert. So the dessert is actually a tribute to every woman. So you're gonna taste octopus, you're gonna taste the shrimp, you're gonna taste the sushi, you're gonna taste the crab, you're gonna taste the lobster, all these things that you ever wanted to taste, and all this is inclusive in our tickets. So that 15% off is really worth it. So grab it now before we close our sitting.
Watu wamezoea mbuzi na omena na hafulu, please expand your palate. It is time, guys.
Let's taste some luxury, right? Yes.
All right, tell us about Sarah the person. How did you get all the way up to here that you have the capacity to actually hold such a prestigious event?
So I started modeling back in campus. I went to Jomo Kenyatta University, JKUAT in Juja, main campus, and I took a degree in biostatistics. And
What? Biostatistics.
yeah.
What is even biostatistics?
So biostatistics is like majorly medical research. So it's a lot of medical science and a lot of maths.
Okay, before you proceed, we have had endless debates on the fact that a lady can, and by they, I mean society.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to pinpoint the same anyway, but the general assumption is you can either be beautiful or you can be smart.
Yeah.
But here you are, a testament that you can be both.
Both, of course.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, there you are, biostatistics, JKUAT, and then proceed.
So I remember, you know, my class, my school was a school of mathematical sciences, and, you know, majorly because of the assumption that, you know, girls from the School of Mathematical Sciences, mostly in Juja, you guys have heard a lot about, you know, JKUAT being the school where you just go for books. So my classmates actually motivated me. There was the college pageant for Mr. and Miss JKUAT 2017. That's like 8 years ago. And they motivated me to participate. So I had never modeled before in my life.
Wow.
Never worn heels before.
Wow.
Yeah, I was actually very young. I was 19. So I went onto that runway and I did my thing. My friends actually changad. They changad the heel, the dress, everything.
You have nice friends.
They are. Yeah, and I love them. I love you guys. So yeah, I went to the stage and I did the audition. I passed, and JKUAT is actually, you know, I want to say kudos to JKUAT because they nurtured talent, especially in terms of modeling. They trained us from scratch. And that training carried me all through, to be honest. So for the final competitions, I won Miss JKUAT, and then, you know, I just continued stepping up and finding myself through modeling. And it was also a good way to fend for myself. You know, comrade, you need like an extra income.
Sasa wewe ndo unajiita comrade.
Hey,
comrades do not look like this, bwana.
Yeah, so just to get that extra income, it was also very exciting. Getting jobs, going to places you would never imagine. And yeah, after that, I remember now there was the Miss Tourism pageant that happened in Kenya, and it was actually one of the biggest pageants in Kenya.
Wow.
And all 47 counties were participating. So me, I went back to West Pokot to represent my county. I did the competitions there, then came to Nairobi, competed with 40 other very beautiful, very smart ladies, and I managed to scoop the crown for Miss Tourism Kenya. That was 2018. So I had 1 year to just like reach for the stars. So after Miss Tourism Kenya, I went to Malaysia to compete for Miss Tourism International.
How long were you in Malaysia?
I was there for 1.5 months.
Okay. How was it? Did you enjoy it?
Yes. But it was my first time going out. So I remember being homesick. And I missed ugali. Obviously. Yeah, but it was, I mean, it was a very, very magical experience. And I did the competition, got to know the girls from all over the world. Alafu, we did now the world finals in Malaysia, and I came in number 2 in the world. So that's first runners up, Miss Tourism International. And I got my own crown, Miss Tourism Metropolitan International. Metropolitan International means, you know, metropolitan is cities. So you are like the tourism ambassador for cities in the world. So with that, now I got to travel a lot. Yeah, I went to New York, I went to Paris, I went to Dubai, I went to so many places. And honestly, I would say if I would just rely on my biostatistics, I would not have gotten to the places I got to go. Yeah.
Mungu alikufungulia from 2017, you never looked back here.
Yeah, it changed my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
That must have been exciting.
Yeah, it was, and it still is. So now, yeah, I just continued with my modeling career, and I did a few years in Paris, did Paris Fashion Week, and then now during COVID I came back home.
You're saying it with such humility, Bwana. Do you know what Paris Fashion Week is? Do you know the gravity of that just statement I did? Wow, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Ama ni kuzoea? Umezoea hizi
Ni
vitu.
God, man.
Kenyan.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah, I mean, all glory and honor to God, honestly, because, you know, he guides you to the places you need to step on. And from there now, I came back home during COVID. I actually took 2 gap years in Campo because a lot was going on. And I came back and finished my degree, and then now I went into entrepreneurship. Okay, just a question before we get to that other part of your life. Why did you finish? Why did you choose to finish school? Ushatengeneza pesa. Why do you need to go back to school? Retirement plan. You know, models also retire. Wow. Yeah. So you need to always like think years ahead. Yeah, you can be a model today, but who are you 10, 20 years later? So, you know, you have to package yourself like fully. That's what I believe. I believe, you know, I believe in God, and I know that He gave us everything we need to survive on this earth. So let's use everything. Yeah, so kama if you're able to go to school, do that. If you're able to do your talent, do that too. Like, we can do it all. That's what I believe. And I like that. We should have a t-shirt. We can do it all. We don't have to choose. Period. Yeah. Hey, that's on period. That's okay. On period. Okay, yeah. All right, proceed. Now we've entered into the part of your life you've become an entrepreneur. Yeah, so mostly I do a lot of philanthropy work back home, helping young ladies, young women to fend for themselves, even older women. We actually have a beadwork project in West Pokot that, because Pokot culture is almost like Maasai. So we have like the beadworks, but they're a bit different from the Maasai. We also have like so many jewelries made from beads, made from copper, and our culture is also very musical. So using my tourism avenues, I bring guests back home to West Pokot just to experience the culture. It's also very beautiful. We have wildlife, we have like a very nice landscape. So I take them there, and then I also promote the ladies there through the beadwork project, so they're able to educate their kids and, you know, just fend for themselves. And then now the young girls who are now educated or something of the sort, I help them, you know, I train them on like virtual work, just to empower them and to know how to stand for themselves. Yeah, so I got into entrepreneurship, and now I am the lead event coordinator and strategist for Mawimbi Fashion Weekend. I am collaborating with Mawimbi, just promoting the event, and I love the fact that we are also promoting eco-sustainability, which is important, you know. At the end of the day, we are living in this world, and we want to make the world a better place. So even through a small event like a fashion event, we still want to make the world a better place. So I believe that this is like a very big deal for me, and I'm grateful for that. And I'm very excited to host everyone. I can't wait for Saturday. I'm just like so excited. Oh, wow. Yeah. You make me even want to fast forward the days a little bit so we can get to Saturday. Yes. Oh, wow. Okay. I was going to ask some kidogo ato unitoe hapo a little bit. So tourism, I want to believe, since you had that crown, so you take people to West Pokot, tourists there, and then you know, when tourists go somewhere, they want souvenirs or curio shops. Now the ladies that you're empowering, they do that. Oh, wow. And not just in West Pokot. I've taken people all over. Last month I was in Watamu. I also went to Teso, and we do various projects. Sometimes, for example, we brought a group of dentists to Kenya, and they wanted a safari experience. So through an organization that I collaborate with, it's called BFL International Brush for Life, we're teaching young, Africans and people in marginalized areas how to take care of their teeth, how to brush their teeth and just maintain good oral hygiene. So we did a free dental camp in Malindi, and also did another free dental camp in Teso. Yeah. So I mean, I am just, every opportunity I get, I always remember my Kenyan brothers and sisters. Yeah.
Hey, sometimes watu wanasema Mungu hawezi kupatia kitu yenye uwezi handle. Mimi ningeishi Paris 2 years. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
I'd be coming back with accent.
Yeah.
Who are you now? What do you mean?
Yeah.
I really like how you've stayed connected to your people.
Yeah.
And I can see the director and the camera person are about to show you how lovely this lady is. So let me narrate. Yes, I do voiceovers. So I don't know if you are aware. Hashtag is Thursday Vibes. But truly, truly, it humbles me just listening to you and all these things you've been exposed to.
Yeah.
And you still choose home.
Yes.
Thank you. Like, I'm very proud of you. Hata sikujui, but I am so proud of you.
Yeah, home is best. Always, home is best.
I really think you are when we think International Women's Day, what you're doing, that's it.
Thank you. That means a lot.
We're
Thank you.
very proud of you. I am. What does we? I am very proud of you. Right, so
you're so sweet. Thank you.
Anytime. So last question before we wind this up is I want to kind of zoom into sustainable fashion.
Okay.
There is a brand I heard of last year. They had an event in Diani and their theme was no new clothes.
Okay.
So they had an event and then no new clothes. And I think the idea is, again, fashion sometimes can cause pollution. So they just want, the idea for the event was just rudia nguo bwana.
Yeah.
Ni zako.
Yeah.
Sawa. But in other cases or for other brands, what does sustainability in fashion mean?
So sustainability is actually very wide. And we all know that every industry in the world is looking at the SDG, that's the Sustainable Development Goals, and achieving that is actually having like nirvana. Nirvana is like a peaceful place, like a good place to live in. So sustainability in fashion would circle about what you're talking about. That's called upcycling clothes, used clothes, where young designers, sometimes fashion is very expensive. Getting the fabrics or stuff like that. So young designers, young creatives can take up already used clothes and upscale them to make more creative pieces. And I've actually met some Kenyan brands that are doing that, and I can say the artwork is just, it's really nice.
It's top tier.
These are art pieces that could be exhibited anywhere in the world. So again, you can see how sustainability comes into play there. As Africans, we are blessed with creativity. Even when you look at our previous fashion trends, very creative. And I can see most designers are going back to our roots, and that makes me so happy, because as Africans we need to set ourselves apart from the usual trends we're used to, and we should get our own kind of vibe, kind of fashion theme. So yes, there is upcycling in fashion. Another thing in sustainability is ethical sourcing. Oh wow. Ethical sourcing is finding materials that have been ethically sourced. So for example, the clothes you wear, you really don't know where those materials were gotten from. So we want to promote ethical sourcing, where designers are thinking about the whole process of manufacturing, making this dress, so it can also last, it can also be more durable, and avoid the whole dumping or leaving your clothes, or just after 2 years you want a new fresh cloth, but using a cloth that you know serves you also is good for your skin. We have people who have eczema, and sometimes those are caused by the wrong kinds of materials or clothes. We can, I mean, fashion is that deep. It literally affects our life directly. Another part of sustainability, I would say, is sustainable brands that are using biodegradable material. So for example, just to give you guys a sneak peek, you heard it here for the first time.
Exclusivity!
Yes. So one of our designers is Island Kikapus. She makes kikapus from sisal fiber, and they're handmade, made in Kenya by women in Kenya, and she's a Kenyan as well. So, you know, we want to promote such brands that use creativity by getting biodegradable materials that last, and that also talk about the Kenyan culture in terms of fashion. Kikapu is our culture, and we should embrace it. So if you come to Mawimbi Fashion Weekend, you get to see the crazy designs that can be made just from sisal fiber and many more. So that's just a sneak peek of what we are having in store.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, every second we proceed with this interview, it's just getting us all riled up to go on Saturday.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. In conclusion, what do we expect from you? Let's just say a year from now, not even 5 years, a year from now, or maybe towards the end, December. If God willing, we are still around, what do you hope to achieve?
Well, my true dream would be to be happy with what I do.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's all. Because when you're happy, you have no limits. Yeah, I don't like to, you know, also pressure myself into unrealistic goals or into time frames. But as long as I'm happy, that's all that matters. And I also tell my friends, as long as you're happy, that's all that matters. If you're happy doing what you do, you will do your best. And I think that's my secret hack.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Please take notes. I say, if you love what you do, you'll never spend a day working.
Yeah.
You'll just be waking up and doing what you
loving,
love.
and loving life, living, embracing everything. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're inspiring.
Thank you.
Wow. All right. So there's so very many people in the gallery saying hello to everyone in West Pokot. Sijui kama wanaume pia wanasalimiwa.
Yeah.
I don't know. Wacha mini wasalimie on your behalf because these are gentlemen. Sarah, ungependako salamu ama?
Yeah. Just passing my highs to my family, wherever they are. My brother, my sister, my mom, my whole family, I love them. And also to all the youth, all the women, happy International Women's Month. And I hope that all the women are happy and that they can celebrate themselves in style, and we can make this a culture, you know, just have a culture to celebrate, embrace women, and this will also kind of help solve some issues that we have in the society regarding women. Let's have a culture that celebrates women. Yeah.
Do you, okay, now I said last question, but now you keep inspiring me to ask more. Okay, I think last, no Burna Boy reference. Last. Are you in the school of thought that giving yourself flowers is an actual thing?
Yes.
Like you don't have to wait for someone to validate you.
Absolutely. Self-love is primary, self-love is paramount, and self-love is you know, all you need to do in this life, I think. I mean, you can love, you must love others as well, but you cannot give something that you do not have.
You can't pour from an empty cup.
Exactly. So if you love yourself, you will know how to love others as well, and to accept everyone as they are. Yeah.
Damn, I could go on and on clearly, as you can see, but Sarah, we have to put a cap on this. Thank you so very much for gracing us.
Thank you for having me.
One more time, she is hosting an event on Saturday the 8th, that is on the actual day of International Women's Day.
Yeah.
I want you just one more time, tell them about it. this is an us thing now. I'm invested.
We are doing this. Yes, girl.
There's a discount on tickets, 15% off, just because you're watching. I told you good things happen when you watch the show.
Yeah.
So one more time, how they can get the tickets.
So welcome to Mawimbi Fashion Weekend, happening on March 8th and 9th this month, and this is this weekend at Mawimbi Seafood Restaurant. It's in Nairobi CBD, Kijabe Street at Longonot Place. You're very much welcome to experience a extravaganza of fashion, seafood tasting, runway, red carpet, all the glam, all the bits and glam that you would want to experience in a luxurious event. And our event is exclusive, so that means we have limited seats available. So I am giving our viewers today 15% off on our tickets.
Okay.
So hurry up and grab those tickets before we close our event. But I really hope to see everyone there. Let's go and taste the seafood. Let's go and experience luxury and also enjoy fashion as we celebrate women. Happy International Women's Day.
Hey. Happy International Women's Day.
Happy International Women's
We
Day.
appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right, so mushasikia for musiseme this weekend hamuna place ya
Yeah.
kuenda sawa. Ni sawa. And anything to any particular reason to dress up, I am there. Akacha nisi promise, but any reason to dress up is exciting to me.
Yeah.
So remember, you can get us at Y254 Facebook, Y254 channel on X. Hashtag of the day is Thursday Vibes. We just had a very, very lovely Sarah, model, entrepreneur, philanthropist, all round just a wonderful human being in the studio. I'm feeling quite blessed. I don't know. I feel like the weekend has the weekend has started well, and I am grateful and I am glad. But we are not done with you yet. So please do keep it here on Y254.